The nurses are stealing my pills. Why am I tired all the time? I don't like my medication. This isn't doing anything for me. Or can't you increase my dose? These are just some of the complaints that I have to deal with. Trivial, mundane conversations I have to feign interest in. My name is Dr. Richards and this is my life. I know what you're thinking, but you're a doctor. You should treat each of your patients as though they're your own patient and blah, 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 blah. Save it. You mean to tell me that you go to work every day with a smile on your face? No, you don't. Nobody does. From the time I arrive to the time that I leave, I'm forced to deal with the demands of patients for no recognition and little respect. What's the difference between this job and the fast food industry, aside from the crippling debt that you ensue? I essentially get paid to keep people alive instead of slowly killing them. Obviously, this sort of resentment doesn't happen right away, but after so many monotonous years, you get the picture. Imagine a river slowly eroding a bank. That's what this job does. It just wears on you every single day, eating away at your once solid foundation. I started out with the best of intentions, and I ended up a cynical asshole. It comes with the territory, I guess. Look, I'm good at what I do, but my heart hasn't been in it for years. I didn't always work in a nursing home, you know. It must have been, what, 25 years ago? Has it been that long? Yeah, 25 years. So imagine this. A fresh-faced Dr. Richards, ready to take on the world, you know, really help people. I had gotten out of school and landed this fantastic job at a major hospital in the city I was living in. Eager to help my fellow man, etc., etc. I'm at this hospital for a few months, and I'm on call one night. Everything was ordinary, and doesn't it always seem to be the case that something terrible happens right after things are so normal? Male, 13, compound fractures, internal bleeding, head traumas, a car accident. I did everything that I could, and it still wasn't enough. I know there was nothing to be done about it, but I just didn't know what else to do. How did this happen in the first place? How is this the natural order of things? I didn't find out until later what had happened. Apparently the father had been driving on a medley of benzodiazepine and bourbon. Son of a bitch didn't even have a scratch on him. The kid's name was Matthew Turner. He died at 11:42 p.m. on October 17th, 1989. I realized then that what I was doing, what I had done, was futile. I'd spent a decade in medical school with this naive notion that I was going to make a difference. Yeah. So here I am, working in a nursing home. Is it a cop-out? Maybe, but the death here is part of every day. There's no surprises. Just people, myself included, living out the rest of their days, some longer than others.
Dr. Richards, we have a problem.
We? There's no we.
No, yes, we. One of the patients, by the name of Dr. Owinski, I think it is, says that his things are being stolen.
So we have a patient that's also a doctor, right?
You know what I mean. He says that that's not the only problem. He says that nurses are also refusing to give him proper treatment.
Nurses? Who's responsible for this exactly?
I think it's, one guy in particular, he goes by Nurse Drew.
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow.
Okay, well, do you have any suggestions? This is a big problem. He's refusing proper treatment, and his things are getting stolen.
Figure it out on your own?
Figure it out on my own. I can't do this alone. You're a doctor. This is your job.
Why do I hire you people, then?
Well, why are you here?
Why am I here? I ask myself that every day.
So you're just gonna make me do this alone?
Yeah, that seems to be the situation.
Fine, I'll handle it.
Have you ever had one of those days when you were feeling good, like really good, waking up before the alarm goes off, leaving the house early without having to, humming at work, singing while cleaning up someone else's vomit. That's me, every day. My name is Nurse Allison, though I go by Joy. I'm super happy about everything, and you'll always catch me smiling. I just got my nursing degree, and I love my new job here at Shady Poetry Retirement Home. I love the residents, I love the work, and I love the people I work with. Some more than others. I'm close to Nurse Gabrielle, whose nickname is Doc. She is efficient and good to the residents, though she seems devoted to her work only. I love to talk to her while she is filling out paperwork while everyone else eats lunch. Her nostrils flare and her lips get real tight and she sighs at me. No idea why, but I think she likes it when I seek her out and let her know how my day is going. There's this doctor, Dr. Richards, who works in my area. It should be Dr. Grumpy. I feel required to love everyone, and I love him too, but I don't like him. Boy, he is nasty. I tried to talk to him, but he just glared at me and walked away. Every day, for a week. Then he finally talked to me, and I just stood there with my mouth open like an idiot. He said the most filthy things about me and my practice and my mother. I didn't understand 90% of it, but that's not the point. While he was talking, I was thinking how creative it was, how he fit all those words together. After he stalked off and I had a chance to think about what he said, it hurt. My eyes teared up and I frowned for a whole 10 minutes. There's this other guy I work with, and he's pretty amazing. He's a nurse too, just like me. He's so tall and strong, handsome, and mysterious looking. He has the most bland eyes I've ever seen. They're so beautiful. I can't tell what's going on inside his head. Most of the girls say nothing, but I don't believe it. I don't think he notices me at all. Did I mention his name? It is so cute. It's Nurse Drew, but he goes by Dopey. No idea why. I know I keep going on and on about Nurse Drew, but you are such a good listener, so attentive. I feel like I can tell you anything about him, not like Nurse Gabrielle or Dr. Richards. I don't think either of them understood me when I told them about my love. Yes, my love. I love him. I wish I could shout it to the sky or write it in the clouds, Facebook it to the public at large, or at least say it to him. Yeah, every time he comes into the room, I clam up. I've tried speaking to him, but it won't come out. Working here for the past 3 weeks has been amazing because of the beautiful trees shading the sprawling buildings and surrounding the lake. The many people I now care for, and the poetry sessions that are given by this hippie from down the road. I hope to work here forever with him. Hi, is this chair taken? No? Okay, awesome, thanks. Hi, you're Dr. Richards, right?
Uh-huh.
You work in my area.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a doctor. Yeah, I see you come in every morning with a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a nurse. Yeah, I've worked here for 3 weeks. I really like it.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I know it is fascinating, right? Yeah. So, how's your day going? You want to hear about my day?
No.
Well, I could tell you anyway, just to, cheer you up. You look like you're having a bad day. I never have a bad day. Oh, by the way, you can call me Joy.
I'm not gonna do that.
You can call me Allison.
No.
Hi, Doc. How are you?
Hey, it's going.
Yeah? Yeah, how's your day going?
It's been a day.
Sit. I've had a really great day. You want to hear about it?
Sure, Joy.
Okay, so this morning, I got up 5 minutes early just because I could. And then I had to go to the hospital, but I saw this guy on the side of the road, and I took him with me because he looked lonely. And then when what happened then? Oh, yes, so I saw this doctor, and he was really nice. He was like the totally touchy-feely person, just like me. I love touchy-feely. Do you?
No, not really.
Oh, that's okay. Well, anyway, so then I came here to Shady Poetry. I love this place. And, are you okay?
I'm fine, Joy. Continue with your day.
Okay, yes. So, I ate lunch, and, it was really, really good. Oh, and I just got to sit next to Dr. Richards.
Did you?
Yeah, he's quite a doctor.
Oh, he's quite the doctor.
Yeah? Yeah, you think so too? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And,
Joy, I really don't have time for this. I'll catch you later, okay?
okay, all right.
My name is Drew. I'm a nurse at the Shady Poetry Retirement Home. If you find two words best describes me, it would be quick and clumsy. All my life, I've lived by the saying, shoot first and ask questions later. Whenever I get an idea or a solution to a problem in my head, I act on it right away. Oftentimes or not, it ends up getting me in trouble. But everything works out in the end, so it's not a big deal, I guess. I find myself to be rather clumsy at times. I know this job, you're supposed to be alert and quick on your feet. You never know when emergencies will happen. However, there are times that this just backfires on me. Who can forget the time I slipped on the floor while pushing a wheelchair towards the dining room? I was walking briskly to get the patient to dinner, and I slipped on the freshly waxed floor, sending the patient in the wheelchair flying down the hallway. Luckily, the patient wasn't hurt. Also, there was a time where I tried to give a client antibiotics. As I was rolling up the patient's sleeve, I forgot I was still holding the syringe in my hand without the cap on, and ow, I gave myself the shot. Boy, did that hurt. I also was cured of some weird disease I never even knew I had. When I'm at work, I don't have a lot of time to see each patient, so I tend to take the easiest way out to get things done. If I have nothing to do, which is very rare, I'll either sleep or I'll sit on my phone watching Netflix at the nurse's station until something happens. In an emergency, I run to the patient's room, oftentimes crashing into things in the middle of the hallway. When something's happening, I'll take the closest way out that I can treat right away. For example, if a patient's having a seizure in their bed, give them a sedative to knock them out until I can spend more time to better treat him. I like my patients, but sometimes I think we need more nurses here to help lighten the load around here. Some of my coworkers may not like how I do things, but hey, as long as everything works out in the end, that's all I care about. However, there's this one girl that doesn't care, I guess. She always smiles at me, but never says anything to me. Every day I wake up and I wonder what's going to happen today. Sure, I may be clumsy and stupid, but everything always works out in the end, right? When I woke up this morning, something told me that today just wasn't going to go right somehow. But tonight, I'll come back home, lay down in bed, and I'll know that that everything has worked out all right.
Oh, Dr. Richards is on Facebook. I should Facebook him.
Hey, Joy.
Oh, hi, guess what? Dr. Richards is on Facebook.
Yeah, hey, I have another question.
Okay, well, did you know that this morning I got to help with a resident, and he had this boil on his him, and I got to squeeze it, and this pus came out that looked like peanut butter.
Joy.
Yes,
yeah,
Doc?
I have an actual question. Okay, so,
Okay, all right.
Mr. Owinski, have you noticed anything weird? Does he need anything?
I think he's good. Oh, Mr. Rowinski, he is so sweet. You know what? This morning, he threw his breakfast tray at me. It was so adorable. And let's see. After that, I think he was talking about being in Vietnam. He got a Purple Heart. I wish I had a Purple Heart. I only have gold stars in
Okay,
school.
well,
That's not the same though.
Joy, does he need anything? New sheets, medication?
I think not. He was in high spirits this morning, and then he kind of changed after Nurse Drew went in to see him. But yeah, he has everything he needs.
He's good? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Hi, Doc.
See ya.
Hi, Dr. Richards. Guess what? I found you on Facebook. You should get on and add me. And
Hey, everybody. Oh, gosh. So how about that Mr. Rowinski, huh? I cannot figure out what's wrong with him to save my life. It's kind of stressing me out.
It could have something to do with your gross incompetence as a doctor or nurse.
What are you talking about, Dr. Richards?
You don't know what you're doing firsthand. I mean, that's obvious to anybody who's been here as long as I have, or even someone who's only been here for 3 weeks. And if I remember right, he's on heart medication, but for some reason you saw fit to give him cold medicine?
Well, he was coughing. He had a fever. I mean, come on, what's the problem? He turned out fine. That's what I take at home when I have a coughing and a fever.
Jesus Christ.
Allison, what do I do? I just feel like I'm really screwing up really bad, you know? I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Dr. Richards, are you okay?
I'm having a heart attack, you dumbass!
Oh, God, heart attack. What do I do? Defibrillators. I need defibrillators. Snap! Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, come on. All right, we'll get you, Dr. Richards. We'll get you. All right, I gotta do 5,000 volts. 5,000 volts charging and...
oh my gosh. Move out of the way, Dr. Richards. Nurse Drew. Oh God. Please don't die. Please. Don't leave me here. I love you. Please don't leave me. I never had the guts to say it before, but I love you. Please. Fine. If you're gonna die, then I'm gonna die too. I'll see you in a bit.
I always did like this pen.